This is Paul. Yes. The rule of law. Now, more than 200 years ago, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay published a series of essays promoting the ratification of the United States Constitution, now known as the Federalist Papers. In explaining the need for an independent judiciary, Alexander Hamilton noted in Federalist 78 that the federal courts were designed to be an intermediate body between the people and their legislature, in order to ensure the people's representatives acted only within the authority given to Congress under the Constitution. Now, the U.S. Constitution is the nation's fundamental law. It codifies the core values of the people. Courts have the responsibility to interpret the Constitution's meaning as well as the meaning of any laws passed by Congress. Federalist number 78 states further that if any law passed by Congress conflicts with the Constitution, the Constitution ought to be preferred to the statute, the intention of the people to the intention of their agents. Yeah. No, I know this. This is big news to those that don't know. But the actual judicial system, that they originally set up, was that no innocent person is ever accused of a crime. It sounds like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. But it's really true. Now, the findings and facts and conclusions of the law. Now, the truth is, I wasn't in Sequim. The truth, wasn't in Jefferson County. Didn't email any people at Heidi Budnick's workplace. And you decide to use criminal complaints for serious crimes per se. Now, for me, yes, I'm suing all of those in the federal prison system that have any knowledge of this because it's being used, to obstruct me from having a record, that does not have any accusation of crime. Now, it is relevant, that in the future, all of this adds up to, what happens in the event that somebody does actually commit a crime. Now, for those in the employment, of the prisons, you having any knowledge of the fraudulent use of the judicial system to refuse to exonerate the innocent does affect what happens if somebody did actually commit a felony. Now, for the other individuals in prison that are saying, no, it didn't affect me. If I looked at your prison record from the time of your first arrest until you being in prison as you sit right now, I would say that anytime a judicial system messes up your court record, they say you're incompetent. They refuse to admit the evidence. It did add to the number of years that you received when you went to prison. Now, we have a system based upon the number of offenses where you get arrested. They refuse to exonerate. Then they do one of these 1076. And then you're found incompetent. Then they do it a second time. And then you go to court for 16 months. They do another 10. And then finally, when you finally get arrested for that crime,